Hey guys. Hey Michael. Give me 1 second and I'll be in with you, Michael. We have Lucy. Lucy's running a little bit behind, but she'll be here. Almost ready. My cat's here making some noise. Hey Carl. Hey. No one wants to hear your cat. You guys got your questions ready? Hey Bud Files, how are you, my friend?
What's new with Google Ads? Google AI.
Sorry guys, apologize for that. So Michael was saying, hey Honglun, how are you? Hey Sissy. Michael says, hey there Yogi. And so instead of the ebook, I was doing I will be doing that comic strip because I have a site that I know how to use to publish it on. And I was having trouble figuring out publishing the book. What do you mean comic strip? Hey, Carl, you're welcome, my friend. Hey, Dino. Dino, how you been? Hey, Heart Matters. Bruce Bain is here. Hey, Bruce. As I said, Lucy's running a little bit late. But she will be here. What's new, Heart Matters? Michael says, hey, the Bud file. Tina says, not too up. What's going on, Dino? Michael says, sorry for the hello. Just jotting down some last minute questions before my live stream. What time is the live stream, Michael? Feel free to drop a link. Sorry, guys. That goes for any of you. If you got something going on, you want to drop a link, always feel free. Or make an announcement if you're getting ready to go live. Speaking of live, guys, if you don't mind running a playlist for Cat and Jack, she's getting awful close to getting monetized. She is projecting it by the end of October or early November, but I think we can do it a little bit better. I think we can do it. I think we can do it in a couple weeks. Just need a little help. If you don't mind pitching in. Michael says, sorry, I've read that. Tino says, going through a breakup hurts more than I thought it would. It does. I've been there not too long ago. After 23 years. Well, here's the thing. We got divorced. We found a way to navigate our lives together. Kept the relationship. Came to an end in April. Beginning of April. You get through it the best way that you can. Good things are on their way. That I can promise you. How long were you with him, Dino? This says so to Michael. Buddha Files. Carl, Dino, Heart Matters, Bruce, and Yogi. That's me. Hey, J-Mac. You're here to make a deal. Who are you going to make a deal with? Lucy is here. Let me know when you're ready. Well, let me just give a quick introduction. Tonight is Tarot Thursday. Tarot Thursday, Thursday Tarot. Which one sounds better? Let me know. With Lucy Warren's World. Lucy is going to pull cards for you. You have a yes or no question. It's best to phrase it in yes or no. Don't really deal with, deep health issues, stuff like that. You know how it is. She's been doing it for a while. She's been coming up. She's been gracious with her time. So, without further ado, I don't think I've ever said that before. She'll be coming up whenever you're ready, Lucy. Good to have a co-host. Because I mentioned before, I got issues with my jaw. Actually, arthritis at this point in the jaw, and occasionally causes me a great deal of pain. I'm trying not to use any over-the-counter pain medication or under-the-counter pain medication. So I'm just sucking it up. But talking's not fun. And for someone who is attempting to earn the income talking, sucks a little bit. You're welcome, Lucy. Lucy's going to be up in a minute. Dina says the girl was my childhood best friend. I've known her since I was 3. But when I was about 14, I had feelings for her. I got shot last October, and we broke up about 3 weeks ago. It still kind of hurts. And it's supposed to hurt, and it will for a while. You want to know something? It's okay to hurt. That's the problem. This is what Buddha said why we suffered. Because we add in the not wanting what is happening into the mix. What if you just allowed yourself to hurt? What if you actually sat down and said, this absolutely sucks, and it's probably going to suck for a good long while? In fact, here's the bad news. It might always suck whenever you think about this person. It might always suck. But that changes too. Because you realize that that pain, that bittersweet pain, is part of the connection. Rumi wrote about that. Rumi, the great Sufi poet. Let me know if you want to hear it, Dino. And I'll see if Lucy minds me reading it real quick.
Hi,
Lucy, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Could you do me a favor?
What's that?
Could you give me a one-of-a-kind Lucy Warren's World intro?
Okay. All right. I'm the unicorn waffle princess, and don't any of you ever forget.
You realize how you've influenced Selma, right? Selma has announced that
I
she
love you,
is.
Selma. I love you. All right. Got my
All right.
glam done, just like so. That's what I got for glam. All right. So let's get to the question. Oh, I wanted to mention Eric and everybody. Did you see my poll that I
No, I
posted?
haven't. Let me bring your channel up real quick.
Yes. It's because I have not had good luck with guys, especially my insane psycho stalker that keeps stalking the hell out of me and he won't stop. And it's
So,
looking like I'm going to go back to be married with Jesus. And when I'm married to Jesus, I am not going back. I'm staying single forever.
but what if Jesus has other plans? What if? Well, no, and I mean that in a nice way. What if Jesus wants the most beautiful love that you could possibly have from another person, and is arranging that in a way and a time that you don't know of yet?
I'm going to reject him.
But what if this is what Jesus wants?
Well,
If
what if
you
it's what
give-
I don't?
Well, but
This is protecting myself. Let's just agree to disagree.
I can understand that. Um,
But I'm trying not to let the ego get in the way. I think I'm just doing what's best for myself.
right.
And I'm going by like what people are gonna like vote, and that's where it's going. Like like either I'm married to Jesus. Should I keep searching for love or stay single? I mean, if it was stay single, I'd probably just stay single for a while, maybe until like November, and then be open again. But when I'm married to Jesus, I ain't going back. I'm staying. I'm staying celibate.
Um, what if there's
Hey,
another
I've been
option?
celibate. I've been celibate for 2 years anyway, honey.
We talked about that the
I'm
other
not
day.
into one night. I'm not into one night stands or having fun, like going out to have fun for the weekend. I'm just not into that.
Right. I understand. There might be other options that we are not considering yet. So stay open.
Let's get to the
Remember,
questions.
let me add one more thing, and then we'll get to the questions. Remember, Kat's favorite quote. I know nothing.
I do know nothing.
And if we stay with that, it means we don't know what the future holds. So,
Well, I know what my future holds, at least so far. I'm going to be celibate forever. Let's get to the questions.
all right, guys. If you can put the questions in a way that I will see it, you can put a big exclamation point, yes or no, and we can begin. Hey, Dino, I'll read something at the end of the live stream if you're still around. Hey, Sniper.
Oh, Ask Sissy has a question. Will I get closer to my private goal this week? Dragons. All right. So, okay, Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Will I get closer to my private goal this week? Will I get closer to my private goal this week? Angel Spirit, Holy Spirit. I get closer to my goal this week. Let's just get closer to your goal this week. Let's see what's that. I just want to go sideways. All right. So, what I got for you, Sissy, is okay. So first, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 6 cards here. So you got a crooked reverse for Wheel of Fortune. You got an upright King of Wands, a crooked upright Knight of Swords, and then these 3 cards wanted to go sideways. Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 6 of Wands, all sideways. Asked if you will get to your private. You said private goal. What was that? Get closer to your private goal this week. Well, the Wheel of Fortune in crooked reverse. It feels like you're mostly stuck. And the King of Wands. It feels like it's like you're stuck, but it's like you're stuck, but you have a plan, if that makes sense. It's like you're stuck, you have a plan, you're kind of stagnant. It's not really telling me for sure if you will or not. I mean, it's giving me like a maybe. But I'm telling you, like what the information, like with this Wheel of Fortune, it feels like you're mostly stuck, but you have a plan. It feels like it's stagnant. But it's not giving me like a definite no or a yes, if you will. If that makes sense. So that's what I get. For Sissy. Well, thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Oh, sniper's question. Okay,
Yep.
I saw that. Okay, question. The new digital ID in UK, is it sold to us under false promises? Question, the new digital ID in UK, is it sold to us under false promises? Spirit, so the spirit is sold to us under false promises. It's sold to us under sold to us under false promises. Evil spirit, God's Holy Spirit. It's sold to us under false promises. It's sold to them under false promises. Just God's Holy Spirit. Okay. Okay, you know what? Well, when you asked it if it was sold to the UK under false promises, I'm getting a pretty hard no. Like only the way you asked it, because like all these cards are in reverse. You got 6 of them. The first 3 here, you got the Knight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Well in reverse, well, crooked reverse, and then the Death in crooked reverse, and then Page of Swords in crooked reverse. Sorry, I need to get this. Under false promise, I mean, I'm getting a no because they're all like pretty much reverse. There might be like 1 or 2 things wrong. There is a crooked reverse here with these 3 over here, but I'm just getting for the most part with good intentions, and it's just all around good. Well, for the most part. All right. May I get a reading as this?
I'm thinking a general reading.
A general reading? Let's see. May I get a reading as to what the near future holds? I'm a bit lost at the moment. Unicorns. May I have what you want to know what the future holds? And just Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. What does the future hold for Jonah? What does the future hold for Jonah? What's this? Okay, well, let's see. Okay. Well, what I got for you is Queen of Cups. Okay, so the first 5 here came all upright. I got Queen of Cups. I got the Lovers. I got 2 of Rods, the Star, 9 of Rods. Well, Rods are 1 in this deck, in the Unicorn deck. And then I got a Crooked Upright King of Pentacles. The near future. Planning, wishing. I don't know if it's necessarily about a relationship or love, if you plan on entering a new relationship. I don't know. It could be about a new interest into something, because this Two of Rods, Two of Wands is a planning card, and the one after that is Three of Wands is the planning, is your acting out that plan. So it's like you have a strong, it's whatever it is, you have a strong new interest, you have a plan, almost like you're wishing or you're praying on it. That's my wish prayer card. A wish is a prayer. But I feel like you're hesitant about this situation, whatever it is. Because I got that Nine of Rods here. The way this is aspected. And then you got a King of Pentacles at the end. But whatever the situation is, at least for the most part, it might not be perfect. It will turn out in the end in your benefit. And that's what I get for your general, I think she said in your future, whatever she said. That's what that means for your future.
That was for Joanna?
Yeah.
Percolated fish is the question.
All right. Let's add up. Will Etsy pay off? Is he talking about, what is he talking about? His Etsy, or is he talking about Etsy, the company in general? What does he mean by that?
I don't know. Adam, what do you mean by that? You want to come back to it and go to the next one?
Yeah.
All right, Adam, we will go back to that. If you can let us know exactly what you mean. The next one is going to be pinned right now. This is from Lori Sue.
Okay. Thank you, Yogi. I'm curious as to read that. Okay, Yogi. Okay, thank you, Yogi. I'm curious as to know this new gig as an accompanied pianist.
Accompanist.
Okay. Curious as to how this new gig as a company. So I think she's talking about herself as a pianist.
Yes.
Okay, so she's wondering how her pianist gig is going to play out. Okay. Going with the water next. All right. Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. How is Lori Sue's new pianist gig going to play out? Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. How's that going to play out? How's that going to play out, Holy Spirit? How's that new pianist gig going to play out? How's that new pianist gig going to play out? Those cards want to talk. Okay, that's a sideways. Okay, one more card, at least one card. They're going to play out for us. Just okay. Well, so what I got is so what I got is the Star, crooked upright, the Hanging Man, crooked upright, sideways, Nine of Pentacles, and then at the end, Three of upright, Three of Cups. I feel like it's like a wish or a prayer, like something that you've been really waiting for, anticipating for, but also really nervous and hesitant about. Like this thing that's coming up. That's what it's telling me here. Because with the Star, that's a wish card, and the Hanged Man, to me, that's like when it's upright, you're tied up or holding back, and then with the Nine of Pentacles, it's sideways. Like when it's upright, things are coming to fruition. Your abundance is coming to fruition. It's a fruitful card. But it's when it's in reverse, it's the opposite of that, of course. So it feels like, yeah, you're gonna. Well, that's what it's telling me. Like you're hesitant. You've been wishing for this. It feels like I don't know. To me, it feels like because you're so nervous, it might not go as planned or as how you would like it. But I mean, in the end, I mean, overall, it's not going to be like that the whole way. Because I get the Three of Cups here, celebration, right? I do feel like I want to say, like, if you relax, it will go a lot better and a lot smoother for you if you just relax. But just to be sure, I am going to give you an advice spread to see what I get on that. So, advice for Maurice. Okay. Advice for Maurice too. Angel Spirit Guides, Spirit, advice for Maurice too. Advice for Maurice too. Alright. Let's do first. Advice for Maurice too. Advice for Maurice. Advice for Maurice too. So, okay, this is what I got for your advice spread. So I got 8 of Rods, Crooked Upright, and then I got a Crooked Reverse, King of Rods, or Wands, and then I got a Crooked Upright, King of Pentacles. So, basically it's telling me with that King of Rods, King of Pentacles, just I feel like it's telling me with that 8 of Rods, that's a speed card, right? And you want things to happen now, fast. But like the fast is in a Crooked Upright, it's like I think what it's telling me is to go fast, but not too fast. Be careful. Whatever that means in this landscape, this skill. But I feel like I don't know. I just get the feeling you're gonna have I think what it's telling me is that you're struggling to relax and keep your composure, and I think that's the problem. If you just relax and do what you're supposed to do, I think that's the biggest key here is if you want it to be like really successful, is just relax and try to not be so nervous. That's the feeling I get with all that. All right.
Adam has clarified his question.
If I sell stuff on Etsy, will I make money? All right. I just need to shuffle the decks a little bit. Thanks, Joshua. You're amazing. You're amazing too. This is what I look like for today. Got my makeup and glam done.
Looking good.
All right. So if I sell stuff on Etsy, will I make money? All right. Thanks, Becca. If I sell stuff on Etsy, will I make money? I still, if Adam sells stuff at Etsy, will he make money? Adam sells stuff on. Okay. Adam sells stuff on Etsy. Will he make money? Adam sells stuff on Etsy. Will he make money? Okay. Adam sells stuff on Etsy. Will he make money? Adam sells stuff on Etsy. Will he make money? Adam sells stuff on Etsy. Spirit. I just forgot to put spirit. Alright, that's what spirit. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what I got. I got the Emperor upright. That's Aries, by the way. That's an Aries. That's the Aries card. And Page of Wands, crooked upright. Page of Swords upright. Now this is my block card. If there's like a block in the way, it's a crooked upright. Feel like okay. So will you make money? Well, I'm getting with the Emperor. I'm getting a strong yes, and the fact that it's a major arcana and it's upright all the way. I mean, you're very. I mean, for the most part, you're hopeful, but with this, there's hesitation to it. Because, like, when I look at the Page of Swords, I get like hesitation vibes. So there's like hesitation, and that hesitation could be is that because there's a minor block in the way. That this has been in reverse all the way. That's what it's telling me here. Yes, you will make money. I think like a lot of money with that. But you're mostly hopeful, but the reason why it's not, completely hopeful is because there's hesitation, because there's a block in the way, or a minor block. That's what I get. But yes, you will.
Awesome. How was that, Adam? Becca Boo would like a general reading.
All right. Okay, you want a general reading? Okay. All right. Dragons are calling to me. Angel spirits, Holy Spirit. What does Becca need to do right now? Or no, right now, I mean. What does Becca need to know right now, Holy Spirit? What does Becca need to know right now? Angel Spirit, Holy Spirit. Angel Spirits, Holy Spirit. What does Becca need to know right now? Holy Spirit, come on. What does Becca need to know right now? Holy Spirit. Okay. What does Becca need to know right now? I don't accept cards that fall on the ground. What does Becca need to know? Okay, that card wants to. Let's wait. That's too many. What does Becca need to know right now? What Just get ready to start with this I need to know. Come on. It's like I need to know. Okay. Okay. So I got the strength card. That's Leo. That's the Leo card. Leo energy. And then I got Ten of Cups upright. Well, these are both upright. And then I got a reverse Ace of Wands, right, like that. And then I got Five of Cups upright, and then Ace of Pentacles upright. So this is a general reading. So I get Ace of Pentacles. Well, it feels like right now, like you have like a lot of, well, whatever the situation is, you have a lot of strength and love in your heart about something. I feel like I do get an Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands is a wish card, but I feel like with this in reverse, and then next to that is the Five of Cups, which is a regret, disappointment, it could be hesitation, depending on the context. Next to the Ace of Wands, I get somehow that you have like a good like good pure intentions about something, but something has crushed your wish with that Ace of Wands and Five of Cups right next to each other like that. Like something's about to happen that's going to crush your wish, or maybe it's already happened. But after that, I feel like whatever it is, I feel like something's going to drastically end or change, whatever that situation is that you've been hoping for. And it might, I think it's going to be something better. I get better and new because I get that Ace of Pentacles here, like a new abundance. That's what I get for you, Becca.
How's that, Becca? We do have a next question coming up. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, I did glance at Joshua's message. Lucy, you're amazing. You'll hear amazing things.
Yep, spammed it out. Joshua says,
All right.
Lucy, I'm sorry, but that sounds like something I am familiar with.
Oh, what I described in that reading?
Yep.
Okay. Something about ending? What did I say? Did I say something about like you have a lot of love? What did I say in that reading? Like a lot of love. You're about to end something, but go into something new.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're just what's the word? I can't think. I'm just gonna go to the next reading. Hey, Stash.
Hey, Stash.
All right. Ask, would my defense against the dark arts strategy content blessing? Okay, would my defense against the dark art strategies, would my defense against the dark arts strategies and blessing everything? I'm not sure what Keith is trying to say there. Are you talking about if your defense against dark magic, like if your strategies against dark magic would work? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know.
Can you please clarify that, Keith? I'm a little confused about the moment. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Online self-defense content? Okay, so you're not talking about magic? Okay, so I'm just gonna ask whatever she's asking. Online defense, online self-defense. Online self-defense content, if that would work. Oh wait, okay. Online self-defense, blessing everyone. Okay, so your online self-defense, you're wondering if your online self-defense would bless everyone. I'm just gonna go with that. All right, let's see. If your online defense would bless everyone. Ooh, okay. Angel Spirit Guides for Spirit. Keeps online defense. But that wants to go like that. Okay. Keeps online defense. Bless everyone. Angel Spirit Guides for Spirit. Okay. Strategies. Online defense. Bless everyone. Online self-defense. Bless everyone. So how many is that? Let's to go like that. So you got 7 cards. All right. The last 3 are sideways. Well, the very first card I get is a crooked upright the devil. Then a crooked upright 7 of. Now this is my. I go by when I think of this is my money card, 7 of Pentacles. I mean, it could mean something else depending on the context of the question, but generally that is my money card. And then you got the reverse lovers, the lovers, and then you got a crooked upright Knight of Pentacles. And then you got a sideways the Magician, sideways 3 of Pentacles, and sideways Temperance. Would bless everyone. I don't know. I get the feeling, especially with that devil and a crooked upright and that lover's reverse. I feel like people. I'm wondering if they're using that content, which that I get the feeling like at least some people are using that content for bad intentions. That whatever you're talking about. I want to say. I don't know how many people. I'm just saying a lot of. I get the feeling a lot of people are using it for bad intention. I think it has. I really do think a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it is driven by money. Follow the money, basically. And then there's that Knight of Pentacles, crooked upright. I think that's just more confirmation. And that 3 of Pentacles right in the middle here of these 3 sideways cards. Well, when I think of 3 of Pentacles, like it's like a working together card, a teamwork card. And if it's in reverse, it's opposite. There's disagreements, fighting, right? Not working together. I feel like it's actually, I think what it is, it's both. Like there's a lot of people that are using, like I'm going to go with half 50-50. Half of the people are using it for bad intentions, and half of the people are using it for good intentions, is what I'm getting here. But the people that are using it for bad intentions, there's money behind it. So that's what I get.
What's next, guys?
Hi, Kat. Look, that's what I got going on today. It's hot in here. Okay. I think it's me, the energy.
Hey, how do you feel physically when you're doing
I
readings?
get hot. And that air conditioner is not enough.
Kat said, "Oh, nice."
Thank
Very
you,
pretty.
Kat.
She said, "Very pretty."
Hey, Heavenly. Hey, Fact.
Hey, Heavenly.
You know, I told you before when I do readings, when I channel energy, my body heats up.
Heavenly has a question. Hey, Paveen.
All right. It's in my mouth.
Becca Boo loves your top, by the way.
Thank you, Becca Boo. I wear it so well too. All right. Here. All over the place. Feel it. All right, there we go. That's better. All right. Would I ever be a mother? Would you ever be a mother? I don't think I would be. I don't know. But I digress. All right. Would Heavenly ever be a mother? 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 Oh. Okay. Heavenly ever be a mother? Okay, these cards want to pop out. Three of Cups in a crooked upright. A sideways Nine of Swords. An upright. Now, these four cards came out upright. Upright Seven of Cups. Upright Ten of Cups. Upright the Magician. And upright the Empress. You asked if you'll ever become a mother. Well, it feels like to me that you're mostly celebrating something, but you're also like kind of like maybe whatever it is on the fence, but also maybe kind of disappointed about something. Like almost like you're disappointed about something, but at the same time you're also like you're disappointed and on the fence, basically, combined with this spirit. But at the same time you're celebrating something. Maybe it's celebrating marriage, a new relationship, I don't know. But then you get the Seven of Cups, like you're kind of like confused of where you want to go with this at the moment. That's like right in the middle here. But it does feel like this is the happily ever after card. Now Cups. I do feel like I think this might be talking about maybe a relationship or a marriage. I could be wrong. Because I think whatever I think that's trying to tell me that has to come first in order to have children. because you got the Magician. That's like you're manifesting it right now. And I think this is what it's telling me. Like, yes, you will have children, not anytime soon. Like, all these steps have to happen first. You're about to be married. There you go. Ask, will I master remote healing work? A little break here. Will I master remote healing work? Of this deck. Will Keith master remote healing work? The cards on the ground. Will Keith master remote healing work? Spirit guides, Holy Spirit. Keith master remote healing work. Will Keith master that? Okay. Will Keith master remote healing work? Nope, I'm not accepting that. Keith master healing work. Master. I like these ones. They're great. Okay. That one. Okay. So you got 7 cards. Okay, that one's like that. Okay. Will Keith master remote healing work? Well, okay, so I got a Knight of. Okay, so these first 4 cards are upright. You got Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and then you got a Crooked Upright, the Wheel of Fortune, Crooked Upright, 8 of Wands, and a Crooked Upright, 2 of Pentacles. Well, you got good communication skills. That's a communication card right there. The Knight of Swords. Got good communication skills. 10 of Pentacles. Like, you got good abundance. I feel like what the 10 of Pentacles here is trying to tell me is, I feel like, I don't know if you charge money, but or if it's just donation only. I feel like you do charge for your healing work, but it's whatever it is. The healing work is definitely worth the pay, is what this is telling me. So it's telling me like you have good healing work. I feel like you're on the fence about something though. I don't know if you're on the fence about it with this card. You're on the fence about something with this. I'm not sure what that is with this healing work. But also with this Crooked Upright 2 of Pentacles at the end here. That's like, maybe, I don't know, right? But I feel like you're leaning towards more than one way than the other, but not by much, like maybe like very, very slightly. And 2 of Wands. I feel like, so that's a planning card. And like I said, 3 of Wands is an action card after that. 2 of Wands is plan, 3 of Wands is action. You're putting that plan in action. But right now it feels like with this 2 of Wands, I don't know if you're planning something new, or maybe you're trying to tweak your business there. I think that's what it is. Like, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, because of the crooked upright. I feel like maybe you're like, just the way it feels with this. Because when it's upright, you're, going into something new, a new cycle, right? But it's not upright all the way. So I think what that tells me is like, with next to it with the Two of Wands, that like you're planning, like almost like you're planning to tweak something about this, about your healing work. You're gonna like tweak whatever it is that you do, and almost like you feel like you're gonna try it. Because the Crooked Upright too, this could be like a new beginning to a new, like maybe like a new wish. But I feel like it's like a trial and error. You're gonna see how whatever this is goes. But I mean, that's what it's telling me here. It's not telling me if you'll master it. Basically, what it's telling me is that I think I want to say the advice is keep doing what you're doing and change it up a little bit, maybe like trial and error. It's not really telling me at this time that you'll master it. Just keep practicing. Try different things. Try tweaking it, maybe. That's what that's telling me, and I think what I said there, the advice isn't fine.
Got a question from Sniper. Whenever you're ready.
All right, let's see. Do I start my Christmas carvings in October earlier than last year? Okay. Do I start my Christmas carvings in October? So you're saying, I'm just gonna go I'm not sure what he means there. If he means October or if October is earlier than I'm just gonna ask if Squirrel will start his Christmas carvings earlier than last year. That's what I'm gonna ask. We'll do the cleanse. All right. Well, you start the Christmas carvings earlier than last year. Squirrel start his Christmas carvings earlier than last year. He just put that to this guy. Well, he start his Christmas carvings. That one's go crazy. Ooh, okay. Well. Will he start his Christmas carvings earlier than last year? Oops. I don't think that wants to talk. Well, I'm going to tell you what I got. These 3 cards came up upright right off the bat. You got 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the Tower. And then you got Crooked Upright 2 of Swords. I feel like with that 8 of Swords, like you're really tied up right now. Like it's not like how I say like with the Hanged Man. Like I feel like in this context and with this question, if I would have gotten the Hanged Man instead of the 8 of Swords, it wouldn't have been as tied up or held back. But I just feel like in this context and this question, like you're really tied up right now. And I think that might be why you're not being able to do it. And it feels like you're really sad and disappointed about it. Like you really want to do it, but you can't because you're just too busy and tied up, I feel like, with this card. And I mean, I think you might even know that it's not going to work with this Tower card. just all these 3 cards are giving me strong no's. Okay? The only positive part is at the end here is a crooked upright, 2 of rock, 2 of wands. And that's my planning method. I feel like almost like you really want to, but you're struggling to plan. And you know you probably, I feel like you know this, but you probably won't be able to do it. I have so much on, nothing to do. So you are busy all the time, Squirrel? Because I feel like that's what it's telling me here. Like you want to do it, but that dream is getting crushed with this tower comes crumbling down.
We have a question from Adam.
That's why I asked him like earlier last year. Okay, yeah. Well, fortunately, according to that, just not gonna happen. Would I be able? Okay, would I be? Okay, would I be good at counseling?
He meant
A
like
good one.
as a professional. Like as a professional.
Oh, like as a professional counselor.
Right.
Okay. Would you be good as a professional counselor? All right. Sorry, I started. Adjust myself. All right. Would you be a good counselor? Okay. Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, would you be a good counselor? Would you be a good counselor, Holy Spirit? Or would Adam be a good counselor? Adam be a good counselor. That wants to go sideways. Adam be, what's that? Okay. Would Adam be a good counselor? Okay. Be a good counselor. Just for my Holy Spirit. Okay, well. Wait, no. Adam be a good counselor. Just for my Holy Spirit. Adam be a good counselor. Adam be a good counselor. Holy Spirit. Angel Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit. Adam be a good counselor. Okay. So, I got Sideways Queen of Swords and Sideways King of Wands. And this King of Wands was really wanting to, like, I felt like it like strongly trying to tell me a message, like having it go this way, just like that, sideways, like facing away from each other. Like that's what I feel like like it was deliberately trying to do. And then you got an upright Ace of Wands, and then you got a crooked upright 7 of Cups. Asked, would you be a good counselor? I feel like it's like yes, but I think there would be a big struggle of, at least maybe at first, I don't know. I think you're gonna have a hard time trying to. When I think of counseling, I think of like, people going, to sort out their problems, whether it's marriage counseling or just counseling about whatever's going on in someone's life. Someone to talk, almost like a therapist. This is like a therapist job, a counselor. Almost like I feel like you're gonna have a hard time bringing people together because people are gonna want to face each other. Like, I don't want to talk to you, right? But I get the feeling like you're gonna have a hard time getting people to talk to each other that go to you to help fix their problem. But I do feel like that's if you're trying to help more than one person, like a relationship or maybe a group of people that are fighting. But I do get like I think with the Ace of Wands helping single people, like people one-on-one, I think you'll do a good job. At least maybe mostly. I mean, nothing's gonna be perfect with the Seven of that's where I think of this, right? Like there's options. But within reverse, you only have like one option. You have your heart set on one thing. But it is like a crooked upright, so I just get the feeling that there might be one or two things you need to tweak on, right? With your profession, going one-on-one. But I do get the feeling you're gonna have a really hard time when it's not one-on-one, like two or more people, getting them to talk. So that's what I get. I guess I could do an advice spread on how to. I think I should do an advice spread on how you can go about that with this puzzle.
Sure. Buddha says that you have a bit of an echo.
Oh, I haven't been. What about on your side, Eric?
Sounds okay to me.
What about other people? Do I have an echo, or is it just Buddha? Okay, he says he said it was he thinks it was his headset.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So.
Oh, thank you, Buddha. She says she hears you clear.
All right. Oh, it's a she. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, no, actually, she says we can't hear her clear. Just to let me know.
We can't hear her clear. Just to let you know.
Yeah. She says it's double feedback.
Okay. I think other people hear me well. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's you. I don't know. You can hear me well, right, Eric?
I can.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do an advice spread for Adam. Like what? I'm just gonna see what Spirit wants to give him. What advice he wants. What advice Spirit is telling about this. Angel Spirit guides, Holy Spirit. Okay, all these cards want to go sideways. Okay, so you got a sideways star, Six of Pentacles, and then the Strength card. I think basically what it's telling me is, at least for now, maybe in the future, but for now, only focus on one-on-one situations to help people instead of helping two people or more that are having problems with each other. Because I really do get the feeling like you're not going to be successful in that. But you will be in one-on-one. At least at first. That's what it's telling me. The cards might change in time if when you get more experience, right? So that's what I get there. Okay, so who's next?
I think we're all caught up right now.
I saw Blue Moon have a question.
Yep, he hasn't asked it yet though.
Oh, I thought he did.
He's asked me if he could ask the question.
Okay,
Maybe that's the question. What do you think? Hey, Lady Sky. Buddha's in the background. Thank you, Buddha.
Hi, Lady Sky. Hi.
Hey, Lady Sky, we're doing tarot readings if you have any questions.
This is what I got looking for today.
It's working for you.
Hoping something over here will fit it.
All right. Keith has another question. I think we got time for one, maybe two more. And then
All right.
I'm going to head off to bed.
All right. All right. Okay. So, Keith wants to know, is the $200 a great price for my rapid recovery method? Rapid recovery method. I'll put it there. Okay, next is Lady Sky and then Blue Moon, and then we can cut it off after Blue Moon. Does that sound good, Eric?
One more time, please.
Oh, I'll read Keith, then I'll read Lady Sky, then I'll read Blue Moon, and
Sure.
then we'll cut it off. Thank you, Scrolls. I'll to get rid of that. In fact, I do not like that. So I'm going to hide that person. All right. So no more questions. So I'm just going to say no more questions, except for Keith, Lady Sky, Blue Moon questions are cut off.
Yep.
I mean, no disrespect or anything, just because Eric has to go to bed. Right.
Yep. I'm old and I'm sleepy. And I get grumpy.
I'm 33. I'm not that old.
It's true. That's true.
All right. So is the $200 a great price for my rapid recovery? Oh, and Squirrel, I just want Squirrel or anybody to know if there's like disrespect like that people are making at me. I don't want to be the one to, like, especially when I'm doing readings, I don't want to be the one to hide it. If you can hide it for me, that would be great. Instead of just deleting the message and turning it off. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. I just felt like I would need to put that out there. Okay. Is the $200 a great price for rapid recovery method? It's the $200 great price. Got cards going all over the place. Right. Oh, what was that other question?
Oh, that was from.
Oh wait, no, I see it. Okay, it's the $200 great.
Yep.
Okay. 200. $200 great price. $200 great price for the. Okay. Well, put that one to the frame. Okay, so you got 6. So you got a crooked upright 2 of swords. You got an upright 2 of cups. And then you got an upright 10 of wands. And then you got the Empress sideways and through the addition sideways. And then you got this card, 10 of Cups, at the end. You're asking if it's a good price. Well, I mean, I feel like it's a fair price with these cards. That's what I feel like that's what this is telling me. Like it's a fair price. It's not too much or too little for your work, right? But I think what it's telling me also is that you're under a lot of stress. I mean, I think you're under a lot of stress anyway because you do a lot of healing work. So that would make it. I do think like for the amount of work time and work you put in, that does make sense because you do put yourself under a lot of stress and into this healing work. Then you got Two of Swords. Almost like you're kind of like on the fence. I don't know. It feels like it's not telling me about necessarily about how much it costs. I think it's telling me more than that. Like it's telling me like the cost is fair, but you're under a lot of stress with this work, and with this Two of Swords, I think also like it's telling me like it's fair. You're under a lot of stress, a lot of burden, but I also wonder like if you wonder if it's too much for people, almost like maybe you might feel a little bad about it, charging people too much. Maybe I don't know. But at the same time, you also have to consider how much work you put into it, right? And also, I think what's telling me is don't feel bad for charging too much if it is a fair price. But also maybe, I mean, it's up to you. I'm not trying to tell people what to do. This is just what Spirit's telling me to tell you, is that maybe is slow down a little bit because you are under a lot of stress. And I feel like it's causing you more harm than good if you are working too hard. I'm just saying that's what Spirit's telling me. So, next one.
Yep, Lady Sky.
Okay. Is my love still waiting for me? Okay, is your love still waiting for you? Is your love still waiting for you? With the Earth deck. Is Lady Sky's love still waiting for her? Lady Sky's it's best. Okay. Is Lady Sky's love still waiting for her? Lady Sky's love still waiting for her? Oh, since Joshua has a question, I'll take him if you're okay with that. If I had a question.
Well, if we do Joshua, we have to do one for
Yeah, no, we'll do that one too. I'm just saying if we can add one.
right. Abby Krishna had one that she wanted to fit in, but we had said that we were cutting it off. So if we do one more, we'll do another.
Yeah, I just don't want to keep you here too long. Because we did cut off questions. What was the other one? I forgot. Oh yeah, the Lady's love is waiting for her. Lady Sky's love is waiting for her. Oh, Joshua said don't worry about me. Okay. Okay, Blue Moon. No. Lady Sky. Sky, okay. Well, Lady Sky's love for her. Lady Sky's love wait for her. Angel Spirit Guides go Spirit. Lady Sky's love wait for her. Let's like that. Lady Sky's love wait for her. Lady Sky's love wait for her. Like that. Okay, so I'm gonna tell. Okay, so these are all upright. The Tower, 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, and I really hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's a very hard no. Tower is like a painful, drastic ending. It's the fighting card. Got an obstacle card. You got a defense. Someone has their walls up. I'm assuming you're the person you're talking about with their walls up. And almost like when I think of this 5 of cards, or 5 of cards, 5 of swords. I feel like almost like he's contemplating something, or especially aspects of all these cards. Almost like he's thinking of a way to keep you away for good. Like he doesn't want to be near you. Just the way these cards came out. Like he doesn't want anything to do with you. That's what it feels like. It's not just a no, but he just almost like I would go as might even at least dislike you. He might even hate you. I really hate to say that, but that's what it feels like. It looks like. All right, blue. All right, this is one. Ask Lucy, give me a read if it is a good idea for me to come up your live Saturday to induce. Is he talking about your live stream, Eric? I'm
Yep.
assuming. All right. So you're asking if it's a good idea to come up on Eric's live stream. The Saturday afternoon, you said. I think you said Saturday, or whatever it was, Saturday. If
Yep,
it's a good idea to come Saturday. If it's a good idea to come up this Saturday for yoga. Is it a good idea for Aiden to come up and introduce himself to yoga? Eric. The Spirit, Holy Spirit, is it a good idea? Introduce himself? Is it a good idea to introduce himself? Okay, so, well, I got a crooked upright Page of Swords, crooked upright the Star, and then an upright 9 of Cups, and an upright 10 of Swords. Well, with the Page of Swords, it feels like, especially like the way it is, like you're very, very nervous and hesitant about it. Not just a little bit, but the way it's presenting itself to me and the energy I'm getting off it. You're very hesitant. It's almost like part of you doesn't want to come up here to introduce yourself. It's like you really want to, but a part of you doesn't want to because you're so nervous. But then you get the 9 of Cups and 10 of Swords. Now, just because knowing how he is, it could go one or two ways. It could be, a delightful conversation, or it could end in a disaster, basically. So basically what I'm just saying is, if you do come up to say, Eric, just behave yourself. If you don't, it's going to end up in a disaster, and your life is going to not be good. So that's what I get. So it's just, if you come up here, be mindful of your words, be mindful of how other people feel about things, because it's not all about you. Because that's how he sometimes goes about it.
Right.
That's what the card reading is telling me.
So Abba Krishna, I had a question, but I wanted to see if she's not here. I don't know if she waited because she wasn't sure if she'd be able to ask it or not.
Yeah.
If she's here, we can do it. If not, we'll wrap things up.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert.
Oh, I also want to let people know. Like, I've done this for a few friends of mine. That if people want to reach out to me on Facebook, I could give them an audio reading.
Nice.
I've done it before. My Facebook is in my description, or whatever, Instagram. I have it up there too. Like, if people want an audio reading, I can give it to them. But I mean, I would do it on my time when I can. Just let me know, like, the question, what you want to know, and I can give you that reading in an audio message.
Face Ace says, "Awesome, Lucy Warren." I agree. You're always giving, Lucy. I appreciate that about you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thank you for having me.
Always. Guys, I'd like to say a little later, but I'm worn out today for some reason.
Well, now that it's cooler in here, I feel better now. That air conditioner has been on for a while, so.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll give one more shot for Abhi Krishna. Are you here, my friend? Her question kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit, so I wanted to slide her in if she's still here, but I guess not. Adam says Lucy is awesome, and she's got a great tarot channel.
Oh, Adam said it. Thank you, Adam.
Yep.
Great.
She says, and Lucy is also awesome about promoting her friends' channels. She sure is.
For supporting me so much, even if I do not talk a lot, I appreciate your support. You're very welcome, Joshua.
Thank you, Sniper. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Tomorrow, Nature's Dog Realms is going to come up, and we're going to sing TV theme songs.
Is it going to be singing night tomorrow? I've been missing those.
Well, we're going to be doing, this will just be Chris and I. We're doing something specific. We're going to do it once a month. Saturday, we'll be doing the sing-along.
One of these nights, one of these nights, I'll come up again to rock up the house.
Hey, you know what some people do? If they know they can't make it, they record a song and send it to me. So you could do it on Messenger if you want.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
And hey, Adam, I was wondering if we could switch times Sunday. I forgot that I had scheduled. Adam comes up on Sundays. Our friend Walking with Cody is going to begin I'm going to do a short little conversation with her. I think we're going to do it in 3 parts. She's had a harrowing journey through life, and she's ready to open up and share her story.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and whenever you're ready for part 2, let me know, Lucy.
Yeah. I don't know if because we discussed this before about part 2 about my story.
Yep.
It's very dark. And certain questions might not be. I was already like almost about to break down a few times.
I know. So there's no hurry, and only if you feel called to and comfortable doing so.
Yeah.
Never any pressure.
Yeah. And then we can try to tweak it how I want it to be.
Sure.
We can talk about that later, maybe.
Yep, you got it. Next Wednesday, I have a friend who is a therapist. She's an author. Lori Coburn is going to come up, and she's going to talk therapy and of Course in Miracles, combining the two together. So that's
Okay.
going to be awesome. I got other friends who might be coming up as well, more authors. So we're on a roll. I'm looking forward to everyone getting the most out of the channel that I can give them. And
I like this new turn you have with your channel of having people talk about their story.
thank you. Thank you for being part of it and helping me kick it
Yeah.
off, actually.
And I mean, I wish I could, like, I'll have to think about it. Maybe like a part 2, or maybe talk about something else. I don't know.
You just let me know. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of directions that we can go. If you ever wanted to do maybe a bit of a shorter talk,
Or maybe I could talk about all my failed relationships.
you could talk about that, and you could talk about your journey through tarot cards if you wanted.
Yeah.
We got plenty of stuff. We can actually combine conversation and pull in the cards for people.
Yeah, like have a conversation while I pull cards. But
Yep.
that would be a long session though, because I'd be talking about my another story, right? While
Yep.
doing
I
tarot
could
cards.
always, if we're going to do something like that, I could always do something a little bit longer. I can do earlier. We could start at 5, and then maybe push it an extra half hour on the other end. So all kinds of things that we can work out.
Yeah, so you make an extra long live stream, basically. Yeah, sounds nice.
That'd be
I
a
think
tough
if
one.
we do, if we do something like that, I mean, only because it's fair, right? Like only one question per person, right? So everybody has a chance.
I like that. I like that.
I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but there's only so much time in a day, and I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not super fast. I'm not like it's not like I've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah,
But I'm also not like a brand new newbie, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like it's like almost like this came to me naturally, like almost like I've done this before. Like, honey, I was a witch in a past life. I'm a witch now.
There you go. All right, so we'll wrap things up. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to get Lucy, have her do her outro. I hope Selma is somewhere watching it right now. And then I'll push the button and we'll say goodnight. Whenever you're ready, my friend.
This is for you, Selma. This is for you. I'm the unicorn local princess. I'm your unicorn local princess. Don't ever forget that. And don't ever forget that.
Never forget it. Hey, love you too, Heavenly. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Tomorrow. 5 o'clock in the morning.
And see you for singing. I'm going to try to rock up the house again.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. All right. Lucy, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, guys. Take care.
Bye.